What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you are new here, you have not subscribed to my video, we welcome you. Feel at home, feel blessed, feel safe to wherever you are, and kindly subscribe to my channel if you are not subscribed. Alright, today in this video that I'm uploaded today, I have to share a point that I've seen most of people those who stays in towns, CBDs, are quite different from those people who stays up country. See, most people who stays in towns have remained back, back, back compared to those people who stays up country. Alright, the first difference that can make person become poor in this life is to depend on one source of income. Alright, most people who are stays in Nairobi, CBDs, Abuja, Nigeria, every part of the country, the most cities, those who are the big cities, you can name them all, tend to depend on one source of income. In most cases, if you are employed, you don't find a side hustle. Quite different from those people who stays up country. You find a person have like 2 jobs, 3 jobs, 4, and if they are not employed, these guys you tend to find that somebody has a motorbike. When you wake up in the morning, he just get out on his motorbike, he just go into this nearest village, he pick up some people over there and he earn a living. Despite that, having a motorbike, he has some cows, some goats, some chicken over there. If something emergent comes, that person who stays in up country tend to manage to survive. You don't depend on one source of income. Like when he has got so many type of goats, when there is a problem, this guy can tend to take one of the goats to the market and solve his or her own problem. Alright, the person who stays in CBDs, they only tend to one job. Like for example, if you just earn 20,000 Kenya shillings, when an emergency comes, you find yourself in difficult of getting like 15,000 you don't have, 20,000 you don't have, 10,000 you don't have, because you depend on one source of income. Guys, if you are one of those people staying in towns, we need to scale up ourselves, change out our behaviors, and try to find a side hustle. This is very important to you. It will help you when you are in problem. Alright. Okay, the other factor that can make you become poor in this world is to have a character of not saving. See, you work, at least 10% of your salary should go direct to the bank of saving account. This issue of that you are paid today, you spend all of your money, you end up even borrowing everywhere. You will become poor. My dear best friend, if you have this character of not saving for your future and for something urgent that might come, you need to change that character and I will become among those people who saves for emergency and for the future. Alright, those people who stays up country, even if they don't save their money in cashes, they have their money into goats, cows, chickens, and all those sorts of kettles. The kettles in their home places. If something urgent comes, those guys are urgent. They take this cow, take it to the market, you get 100,000, you pay for your debts. See, the other factor that can make you become poor in this life is poor family planning. You don't expect that you have 100 kids, 100 children, 10 children, and your source of income is like 20,000, 15,000, 10,000 Kenya shillings, TZ or Uganda. You will have very many challenges in your life of raising these kids at the same time, paying for their school fees and paying for them for their medical and the basic need that they require. So if you have to remain safe, rich, have a family planning. Discuss with your wife, with your husband, the type on the number of children that you would like to have, so that you cannot have financial strain and financial problems raising up your children and the kids for your future benefit. Another factor that can make you become poor in this life Another factor that can make you poor in this life is not to invest. This is one of the best factor that I always like to share with people. Invest in yourself, invest in businesses, so that this money that you invest in there, they will double. You know, this money works different and very magically. Money is one of the factors that is very funny. Yes, money is the factor that works very funny and very different and very magically. You can just take like 200,000 or 500,000 or 50,000 or 10,000. You go and buy some stuffs, what is that the amount of money? Then you start enjoying the profits in your business that you invent or that you put your money in. You can decide to buy cars for selling, clothes for boutiques, or even vegetables. You start selling and you get profit. Yes, in this world, it's better to share and enjoy profits than wages. These wages, once you are employed any minute, any time, you can end up losing that job and you become unemployed. Differently from that, if you have your own business that you have employed yourself in, you can be enjoying these profits, and these profits grow up, become millions of money. And these profits that you get from this job, they open up different other jobs, and these jobs that you have opened different there, you employ other people there, and we grow up our economy. And this issue of unemployment in African countries goes down immediately and abruptly. So invest in yourself and invest in businesses. Don't depend on salary or wages. And being employed anytime, any minute, you can be dismissed from that job and you become unemployed, and maybe your children cannot inherit that job, so you end up landing yourself into troubles. My dearest friends, have that character of investing in other differences. There is this next point that I'm going to share. It just seems to be like a minor. The issue of being employed can make you become poor. Yes, this is true according to me. You can be paid 10,000 shillings. This amount of money is very minimum to you, and even the boss yourself knows that this amount of money that he has paid to you, it can only pay for your rent and you hand to mouth food that cannot even sustain one person, or you cannot even pay school fees for your children. So one factor that can make you become poor is to be employed. Hmm? Employed and paid poorly. So change out this character. Some of the jobs you are employed are just to diminish you, and the jobs that can never make you become rich because of the salary or the wages that you get there. They are very minimum to you and very poor too for any human being to be paid such kind of money. So check out the amount of money you are paid. Even if it's little, work out for a short time or period of there, then you leave and go and find a better job that can sustain for yourself, for your wife, and your children, and the school fees and the medical care. Yes. Welcome back. Another factor to me that seems can make a person become poor is inheritance. In most cases where you are born matters. If someone was born in a rich family, that person becomes rich automatically. Like this situation of whereby a president is there, and when this president dies, the children becomes inherits everything that their father had or their mother had, and this one they are counted rich persons, rich children, rich people. So inheritance is one of the factor. Like for example, in most cases, very many people are born into poor family, and their chances of them becoming poor is also very high, 99%. Not unless they work hard or they learn different jobs that can sustain themselves, and they do something different that your parents didn't do, and with this factor through this they become very rich. So inheritance is also an issue that we have to check out. Yes, inheritance. Check out on your parents, but you can't blame. No one decides to be born where they were born. It's only God. And this one we can't blame anyone, whether our parents were poor or rich. it's God-given. So thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Be blessed wherever you are. Make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed to my videos, so that you can get all the videos that I'll be uploading. Alright? And in this time of the festivity, I wish you a happy Merry Christmas and prosperous New Year of 2025. God has done everything good for us. Not everyone who wanted to see this day that you are now seeing this video, not everyone who wanted to see it have seen it, but it's by God's grace has made us see this beautiful, wonderful day God has granted us to see. So be grateful. The little thing that you get, be thankful to your Almighty God, and through all these stuffs, God is going to bless us and protect us from bad issues that may happen to us, and gives us, hears our prayers, so that everything can go on spontaneously and we be blessed. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. Have a wonderful day.